How do you feel this morning? Recovered yet?
Well, it's this evening now, and I'm still recovering. If that makes sense. Yeah, I struggled this morning, I must admit. No, I was just knackered anyway, to be honest with you. Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Doesn't help with an over imbibing of vitamin G in the Peacock before.
Vitamin G? What's that? Guinness? Vitamin Guinness?
Vitamin G, yeah. It's good for you, apparently. Didn't feel like it this morning.
Yeah.
And then I've been painting this morning, so I've been on my feet all day, so I am knackered. And trouble is with the pub as well beforehand, you can't sit down. So standing up most of yesterday, it's a good job I've got legs like a weightlifter.
A weightlifter? Yeah. What? Shorts into quads?
yeah.
So, I know I was in the opposite stand to you, so managed to get a ticket last night, West Stand, about halfway up. Fantastic view. But, Rob, let's not waste any time. It's what we wanted, but, give me your take on it, Everton. What were you expecting beforehand, and how did it measure up, do you think?
In all honesty, it turned out pretty much as I expected, really. No, I wasn't the only one. I always thought it was going to be tight. I really did. And I thought our players would not be overawed. It's return to the Premier League on a Monday night. All the world's watching, and Everton are a tough one. So it was a good test. But they were poorer than I expected. I'll say that. But we were as good as I hoped, and at times better. Yes, we weren't brilliant in attack. One-on-one sort of thing. Striker position basically. But overall, yeah, superb. Really, really pleased. New signings did great. Keeper distribution not fantastic, but
we'll talk about it.
No complaints. I thought Gudmundsson was outstanding. Certainly the first half, and Stach was obvious. We all expected it, and he was great. And Tanaka was great. I thought Gnonto was great. The defence was superb. Ampadu great. Everyone put a proper shift in. Even a couple of quiet performances from people like Bogle and James, but still great team effort and thoroughly deserved. And yes, it was a penalty. We shouted at the time, I thought.
Let's have quite a bit of focus on Big Ears, what's his face, because I don't like it, but we'll come back to that later. Let's just revel. Let's build up to that lovely moment. But I'll tell you what, a lot of the gossipers, they weren't great at front, they weren't. However, could have scored several times before we actually did. I thought we were looked. To say that we haven't got a proper striker are still, in my view. I think Namika was really good, if that's how you pronounce it. But at the start, last season's championship attack, probably less than with Solomon gone. But I thought they did all right. I think they played really well. I think you're right with Gudmundsson. It felt like on those two wings, they were doing really well. I thought Gnonto could have scored a couple. I'm not sure about his final finish. And I'm also not sure about whether you'd start with Piru, because it feels like he'd do better coming on and Namika started. But I don't know. Have you got a take around that?
I think it's too early.
It was the best I've ever seen him.
Yeah. It's too early, isn't it? It's too early to say that. I mean, Piro's hit the ground running with his pre-season training, the fittest of the lot, the bleep test or whatever we call it.
Is that right?
And he's proven, he's established, and Namika, Nomons Pahari, that's a Stranglers song in French. Just leave it. But yeah, don't bring Harry. Now, what am I on about here?
Harry Gray? Go on, carry on. Come on. We've got the bells going here. Go on, Rob.
What, Quasimodo? Right. Yes. No, it's too early to say, and I think I personally agree with picking Pirot from the start because there's not a lot of option really, because our free signing former Man City lad Nemetcha, God, you're gonna have to sort this out, mate.
Muka. Well, we'll check
it out
after.
Anyway, he's not fully match fit, is he? He's not fully match fit, and obviously he's had issues in that respect. So it's great to give him a run in as a late sub, and it paid complete 100% dividends, didn't it? He took his penalty like a proper striker should, Are you watching,
good.
Patrick?
I don't know how you can say that, but that's how you do it, isn't it, against that Pickford? Exactly how you do it. But let's just spend a bit on Tarkowski. You remember that? I can't remember what his name is. Was it Jake Smith who played for Millwall? That I used to slag off last season when we were in that lower division. Cooper, yeah.
It's nothing like Smith, is it?
Yes. No. But I couldn't remember what it was. But I forget.
Well, when you don't remember things, just don't embarrass yourself by trying to. That's my motto. Well, actually, I've got loads of mottos. It's not really a motto.
No,
get on with it.
So I will do. So Tarkowski, I've always not liked him because I think he's very physical. However, he's the sort of player you'd want if you want a defender. But I tell you, it looked like he got white Wellingtons on last night, and I was delighted. But it was such a controversial penalty. But I didn't think it was. I saw it. I didn't see it on the night. I was up with everybody because clearly the Leeds fans were mad appealing. I think they caused it to be given, although it was definitely. Seriously, I don't know what what the debate was about because he clearly knew what he was doing, leaned into it, put his shoulder out because he was going to miss it. I really don't understand.
And it his arm.
The debate.
It hit his arm.
Yeah,
below the sleeve.
Absolutely.
Below the sleeve. And he's well known for that as well, Dave. I've watched, even when Leeds are not in the Premier League, which, God forbid, we won't be saying that for years now. I've always watched Match a Day, and occasional live matches if I could be asked. But it's because it's not Leeds, I've never been that interested. But I've always enjoyed Match a Day. And Tarkowski, he's well known for doing that exact thing, and he's got away with it before. Yeah. He didn't get away with it last night, and it was absolute handball, mate. And it was a stupid choice by him anyway. So, as a player, I like him, mate. Actually, but there you
go. I think he's that type that hate him on the opposition side, you'd love him on your side. A bit like Robbie.
Well, I've just said I like him, so don't tell me that I hate him because I don't.
I didn't say yeah. Oh, got a cat.
Brilliant.
So
your computer's just given birth to a cat. Oh, we've got a cat.
I'm telling you how I feel. I'm telling you how I feel.
Well, don't say you then. Say me.
All right, then I'll say one. He's the sort of player that
the what player?
The
sort of.
It's the sort of player that one loves to be on your side, but hates when he's on the opposition side. Leave it to that. But let's talk about more positive things. Had you got any doubt he was going to score when he worked up? Because he took it. There was no doubt he was going to take it. Had you got any doubt based on our record? Had you got any doubt that he was going to miss? Or no, that he was going to score?
I actually thought he was going to score, but based on absolutely nothing, I thought he was going to score. My mate next to me, Pete, he was pooing himself. So it's going to be Bamford. It's going to be another Bamford. Anyway, and then he scored, and everything's happy, great stuff.
See the reaction? He knew what he'd done, and he relished it, didn't he? He absolutely milked the moment.
Well, I mean, any striker worth the salt should be clamouring to get that ball so they take the penalty kick. I mean, Bamford used to do the same, but we all thought he's going to miss this, and we were usually right.
Well, never
I don't even know how many he's missed. I'm making it sound like he's missed dozens, but he hasn't missed that many. But he seemed to miss important ones, I think.
I think there was Arsenal, there was Newcastle, there was Stoke that I can remember.
Right.
And they were crucial at the time they weren't they? But I think he used to have a decent record, but it's the ones you remember, you forget. You remember. What am I talking about? But let's go on. Star performer last night, Rob, and I think there was a number. For me, I think there were two. And I've seen some bits about it, but one, I thought Ampadu was outstanding, despite nearly losing his leg. And Tanaka, I thought, was outstanding as well. Absolutely rose to it because there was doubt about, I think, whether they could step up. Absolutely no doubt. Do you want to give us your take on those two guys, and then we'll talk about some of the other performances?
Well, yeah, them two, and I said already, Gudmundsson and also Stack. There were doubts because there was this rumour that there was a feeling at the club that Tanaka might be available to sell because
Do you think?
the rumour was that they thought he might not be suited for the physicality of the Premier League. Fucking hell, it's a game of football, and I think you've got better chance of performing well in the Premier League when you're talking about physicality than you have in the Championship, which can be and
No,
often
right.
is a fucking a cloggers league. So I
I'll
thought
be
it was
swearing quite a bit this evening. I thought you were going to stop.
yeah, well bollocks. Bollocks isn't swearing. Anyway, Tanaka, yeah, it proved people. I mean, I think most Leeds fans thought, well, that's a stupid suspicion. He's going to be fine. And I think we were all proven right last night. He's a great player. He's very mobile and he's got great touch as well. I thought there's some fantastic football played last night in the middle of the field. And yeah, as you said, Ampadu, again, no surprise, honestly. I wasn't surprised at the quality of any of them. I just thought, generally, maybe 9 out of 11 of the starting lineup played superbly well, and the others played well. I think it's just one of those performances. So I had no doubts about them delivering the goods, so to speak. And I think Ampadu's a great leader as well.
Yeah, he is, and I think it made all the difference last night because he obviously knew what he was doing. He was managing it from midfield. And I think it worked really well. Thought Rodon was outstanding because they talk about this Beto guy. Didn't think he had a chance. He was a rough arse, but he was nothing special. But Rodon, I think, dominated him.
We were there. We were first for every ball, and that started from the very off. So right from defence, if they actually managed to make any attacks, of note, we were straight in, foot in. I won virtually every header as well, and the midfield was of the same mind. We kept the pressure on, and every time they cleared, we were first to the ball. Every time. That slackened a little bit in the second half, and they got a little bit more into the game. But in all honesty, they were very poor. I know, they've had quite a transitional time as well of the summer. So it's early days, and I think they'll be safe with Everton. But last night's performance was rubbish. This is where I've got a slight issue. We played really, really well, but it wasn't against a great opposition. So obviously next Saturday will be a bigger test away at Arsenal. But I think we can give everybody.
It's not Saturday, is it? Is it
Saturday? Isn't
it? Is it Friday? I think
Saturday.
Okay, is it Saturday night? Is it?
Yeah, Saturday night, mate. I should know because I'm on a bloody flight.
Flight?
Yeah.
To Arsenal?
Yeah. Arsenal in Alicante. Yeah, I'm off to a gig.
Alicante.
I'm off to a gig, so I missed the game.
You're going to wear your sunglasses, Rob?
What now?
That's not Guinness, is it? No. To fly to Alicante.
This is Ribena.
Mustache, Rob? Mustache, I'm interested in this. Jack Harrison. So when he went to warm up, I heard a few boos. I don't know what it was like across your side because I was on the West End. You were in the East End. Fair amount of boos, but there was a few incidents later on. I just want to talk to you about them. What's your take on Harrison? Deserve a chance? Needs to prove himself or what? What do you reckon?
Well, yes to both of those. He's a Leeds player, so you back him. If you don't like him, fair enough. You don't have to boo him. What's the point of booing him? I didn't hear anything from East Stand side, against him anyway. If, for God's sake, he comes on, he's not going to try and lose the game, even though he's best pals with all the Everton lot, and he didn't seem too friendly with his own Leeds teammates.
I did want to talk a little bit about that. But
I don't know, and it's not really for me to say, but I think obviously there's been quite a lot of social media activity or comment involving his mum, who obviously his mum tries to look after him, and maybe she said a few things too much. I don't know, but nevertheless, we're talking football here. This is a Leeds United player, and once he gets onto that pitch playing for Leeds, then you really should back him. You certainly shouldn't slag him off anyway. It just doesn't do anybody any good. Just looks a bit stupid as well.
I thought he looks a bit stupid. Or
it looks a bit stupid.
So,
he does as well.
Yeah, I thought he was involved in some really good moments. I thought it was nice and direct. He clearly wanted to make a difference. He clearly knew how to get at them. I thought. I think he was. I'm sure he was involved in the goal or the bit before that, and I think it made a difference when he came on. But I noticed a couple of things after, and I got this on video, so I'll have to watch it back. But for some reason, he went over to the Everton dugout and then he disappeared. Do you know what? Have you heard anything on that or what was going on?
That's all I heard.
Because he was in there a fair amount, so I don't know if he was talking to him or
maybe his mum was there.
What, the dugout? You reckon?
Oh, maybe he just lost an eyelash or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's a strange one, mate. But you know, he's a professional, so you'd hope he's a professional attitude. So when he came on for Leeds, then he tried his damnedest. It is a strange one. Maybe he's not getting. Maybe he's not being supported by his Leeds teammates as much as he'd like. But it's a strange one. I can't imagine he'd be cold-shouldered at Elland Road.
No.
Not by Leeds players or the staff. I just can't imagine that. That'd be just ludicrous, really. So who knows, mate? Who knows? Go on. Yeah, who knows, mate? He's good luck to him. And also, you probably heard about him putting some money up behind the bars at 2 pubs.
2 pubs. I heard it was at. Was it the Moot Hall?
Moot Hall and the Peacock. Yeah. Peacock, definitely.
Was it?
Yeah. Good lad. So I love him, mate. He bought me 2 pints.
He bought you 2 pints, you personally?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, it was his money.
Okay. Also, the thing that we've not talked about, we'd heard before the game what was going to go on in terms of the music at the start. Marching on together delayed because they were going to do the Premier League music. I don't think we heard it, did we? Because I think there was Drowned Out, and it was Drowned Out, wasn't it?
Right. I didn't even notice, mate, because it was too noisy. So, yeah. Yeah, I heard it was going to happen, but I don't know if it did because all I heard were Leeds songs. So,
I did.
Yeah, and it was good. It was great.
Absolutely.
I think we were really excited for it all and really passionate about it, and I think that carried on. And I think the fans did really well. I'm not happy about the Pickford song.
What Pickford? Oh well, I heard what it was about. I didn't hear it, I have to say, but we don't like Pickford though, anyway, do we? Because more from the time wasted. Some of this, I'm not sure about what they do around it. I mean, some of it's fair game, some of it isn't. But I'd sooner be bigging our guys up.
Yeah.
I think it's better to do that. I mean, you do try and make it uncomfortable. It's part of that fortress stuff.
Yeah, but it's no need to sink that low. It's bang out of order. There you go. Just my opinion.
Okay, and I suppose the person we haven't talked about yet, Daniel Farke. Fantastic. I thought subs were exactly right, personally. He got that absolutely right because they were looking for Ramazani to come on, weren't they? Or most of the fans were, and there was a bit of comment today around it. Comment on how he played that, do you think?
I would have brought Ramazani on, personally, but I'm not the manager. And let's be fair as well, you know, he gets criticised for the timing of his substitutions, usually around the 70th minute. In last season, there were a few that were actually 60th minute. Can you believe it? How many league games did we lose last season? 4, was it? So he's getting something right.
Was there that many? I didn't know there was that. I can't remember.
He got it right. He gets it right. But obviously, there always seems to be quite an outcry that he's leaving it too late, and also as well the stats, even though they're generally rubbish stats, but nevertheless sometimes they help prove something. I think we had the most scoring substitutes in matches last season in all the league or something daft. So it's doing that right. So, I mean, I think people are saying, well, if he brings them on early, they'll score more. But I don't think it really works that way. But who knows? Who knows? But if you're sorry, Dave.
Knows better, don't they?
Sorry, Dave. 20 minutes, if you're a sub, if you're brought on at 70th minute, it's 20, 25, maybe half an hour play. That's not bad going, you know. So, I mean, it's a squad game now. So, I don't know, at the time it was right. Like you say, Everton were getting into it. They weren't causing that much threat, but they're only going to get better. And obviously they brought Grealish on, who should be, would be a true great.
You were talking about him not so long ago, almost predicting that he was going to go out on loan. I don't know if you knew anything, but almost wanting us to go in for it. How do you feel now? Do you think he would have been a good move for us?
Oh yeah, I do. I mean, when you add class to your team, it don't matter, does it? It's going to be a good acquisition. But yeah, he's we can't afford his wages, and obviously maybe we were never in for it at all. No, I think it was a strong rumour, wasn't it, that he was going to go out on loan. Clubs are not into buying at the moment. There's a lot of daft loan agreements going on, and with Grealish's wages, I think he's on 200 grand a week.
Obscene, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and I do. I think he's a great character. I do like him as a player. I think he's a fab player as well, but he's not ours, and he's clearly not fit yet either. Which makes you wonder what's he been doing then, because he hasn't been injured. So again, it didn't cause us any problems either, did he? I think we just stuck to our game.
Well, I thought we played him really well, and I thought Dewsbury Hall, because he's normally had a good game against us when he's been Leicester or wherever. I thought he had a couple of goods, but I think we just dominated midfield. I think you're right about Stack. We already talked about Ampadu and Tanaka. I think they were just so good in midfield. And I was surprised actually. I thought we would have scored, but it felt like that, the normal Leeds thing. You have to score when you're on top. I have to say I was getting a bit worried about that. And I was worried they were going to come on and score. We haven't really talked about the goalkeeper, Perry. Now, you've already said a couple of things about his distribution. Do you want to give us your view about Lucas?
It wasn't good enough. End of comment.
But we were talking about the throw, weren't we? Or people were talking about the throw.
I mean, he's kicking, obviously. The only way you can throw it badly is if you do a Gary Sprake and throw it in your own net. Otherwise, he's got a phenomenal throw on him, hasn't he? What the hell? It's like Duncan McKenzie, but not really. But
one hand though.
Yeah, but yeah, brilliant, and he's obviously a good keeper. But yeah, his kicking wasn't great. But we get better. Sound.
But I suppose some of that is bound. I'd imagine it's bound to be because this 8-second rule, having to get the ball away.
He just didn't strike it clean. He didn't strike it, mate.
No,
he didn't strike it cleanly, did he? That's all.
But it was that thing about clearly first game in front of Leeds crowd. I think it was his first game. At home anyway.
Yeah.
I thought he was a bit nervous around it, but he did everything that was expected of him. And isn't it good? Someone who's confident catching the ball made a difference. He got down to the one.
Yeah, confidence breeds confidence. So, if you're a centre half and you're not confident in your keeper, then it all goes to poo.
Yeah.
But yeah,
poo.
Shit. It can do anyway, and I think Joe Rodon probably is very relieved that Mellier's not in goal.
Yeah, because he took it badly, didn't he? He took it badly with him last
Well, I don't know if you ever played footy, Dave, at any level. It don't really matter. But I was many a time I was centre half, and it was fantastic having a good keeper behind you.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely miserable if you had a bad keeper behind you as well. Because however well you play as a centre half or any defender. If you've got a crap keeper, it just all goes to waste, and you think, why am I even bothering? So I can only imagine how bad that feels when you're a professional and a very proud professional like Rodon, to see your keeper just have a mare. And I'm pretty sure Jack Charlton despaired at times at Sprake. I'm almost positive he did,
And yet, did more than despair.
But Sprake was a fantastic natural keeper as well, but he's only mainly remembered for his big mistakes.
We have talked about it before. I think it was concentration, but
Yeah.
Keepers are always remembered for the downside, but leaving aside that 3 points. You look at it, 3 points, stacks of home games to come. Obviously, you only need to win about another 10-ish, roughly, and you're there. So it's very early, and there's a long way to go around it. But
some might say premature.
It's the type, premature Premiership. Yes, I know.
Premier League, Premiership's rugby union.
But having said that, that's one out of them. How many points do you think, seriously, would make you safe? I know it's premature. It's for me.
How many points would make us safe?
I think it makes it
90.
Yeah.
90 would definitely make us safe.
90.
100 actually.
I don't think there's any that.
Well,
100.
Stupid question. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Who knows? It really depends, doesn't it?
Stupid question.
I didn't call you
All
stupid,
right,
stupid.
then. I really believe you then. So, all right then. Well, I'll do it then.
Great.
10 victories, another 10 at home. There must be 10 wins we can pull out of this season, Rob. Mustn't there?
I'm hoping so.
Good. That's settled.
At least.
What's your feel for the season, Rob? Because I was really impressed. I thought the good thing, very competitive. I think Leeds will be ultra competitive. I think we'll have a better idea after these next two. Decent sides. But as long as we can compete with the teams, you've always got a chance. I think we're much better at the back than we have been last time we came up. So you'd hope we're going to avoid defeat. You'd hope breeds confidence. You'd hope if we can get someone in, and I think we still need someone up front. You would hope if we can get a decent striker. I don't think there's any doubt. Do you think there's any doubt?
There's always doubt. Of course there is. Because I'm one of the optimistic ones, so I think we'll be all right. I've said it for quite a while. But, last night, probably not a true test because Everton was that poor, so it's difficult to judge and to predict. Arsenal away, that will be a tougher test, but, they're not playing brilliantly. I think there might be a surprise there as well. And same with Newcastle. So it all depends as well how good or how badly opposing teams are playing and how their season's going as well. If you meet them at right time, for us, then there could be some big surprises in the bag for us. So I think we'll be safe, mate. But I really don't think last night's performance is anything we can really go by, simply because Everton were that poor. But we're gonna be a hard team to beat at Elland Road, and I hope we can carry that for away games as well. I don't really see any reason not to. It's just the lack of attacking prowess, maybe, that let's hope we can sort that out as well. With a couple of new signings, perhaps. I think one's inbound, isn't he? Okafor, if that's how you pronounce it. Right wing, I think, but he can play across the front. I don't know, man. I'm making him up, this pronunciation. Okafor sounds like a taxi. Okafor. Okafor Tomlinson. Taxi.
And we haven't really talked about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, have we?
No.
Do you want to say anything about Dominic?
Oh, you're asking me. Good signing. Good signing, mate. If he can prove his fitness, great signing, in fact. Not just a good signing, a great signing. If he proves his fitness, I think he's doing some good stuff already with his messaging on social media, etc.
Absolutely.
And he's a good lad. Let's just take his dress sense out of the equation, and we'll be okay.
Absolutely.
But he's a good lad. I think he is a good lad anyway. And I liked him as a player at Everton as well. It's England international, so he can't be any mug. It's just his fitness.
He's always given us trouble. He's always given us trouble, hasn't he? And it's like, because there was some speculation he'd be on the bench or he'd, make a cameo, but I didn't think there was ever any doubts of that because it's early part of the season. Certainly not really had the training, I'm guessing, around it. But I suppose it's about because you've maybe got then 2 out of 3, haven't you? You've got Nneka, you've got Peru and Calvert-Lewin. How do you think he'd go about that? If he had all 3, how do you think he'd play that? Because would he be dropping Pirro deeper, do you think? I'm not sure he can in a 4-3-3, can he?
I don't know that'll happen, so I wouldn't worry about it.
All right, fair enough. Right, I did my best to keep the conversation going. I'm told, don't worry about it.
I don't know.
I won't worry about it.
It's a puzzle, isn't it? But if Pirro delivers, plays to his full ability, etc., then you can't really drop him. But that is a big if. Plenty of skill, but again last night didn't show a lot. I'm not saying he did anything wrong. He just didn't do much right either. But he still had a good game, if that makes sense.
He nearly had a couple. Well, there's 2. I remember ball came through to him. Surprised, and Pickford stopped him. And I think there was another one he could have had a better chance at. But I think he rushed that a bit. But he had a couple. I think he'll always get the opportunity, and he's always likely still to be the one that's most likely to score from something like that. But breeds on confidence, doesn't he? And I'm not sure how he'll cope with some of the people like last night? Because I don't know how he thought. How did you think he did last night?
It was pretty much quietened by their defensive partnership at the back, on it, Keane and Tarkowski. Tchaikovsky.
The devil.
But yeah, better quality defenders each weekend, each match. Sorry, in the Premier League. So he's gonna struggle. But all strikers struggle, and all strikers have lean periods. Is he really out and out striker as well? So I don't know, but I'd certainly keep him. Absolutely keep him. And look, we won 1-0 last night. Obviously, he'd been substituted, but you can't take away that he grafted, and perhaps he made it easier for Nemecha to come on and make his own impact. I don't really know, but they've got different qualities. All those players that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Celvert-Lewin should be the best, but again, like I say, his fitness is the big question there. But yeah, I think Perrault, he deserves his chance, and I think with luck he'll take it. And he's got a big part to play all season. I really hope that, because obviously he's a good lad anyway, and he helped us immensely last season. He's got loads of skill, but he's not the complete player, is he?
Okay, and they say you never change a winning team. Would you make any changes, Rob, against Arsenal?
I think it doesn't matter whether I would. I normally would say don't change it.
I'm interested in your opinion.
I normally would say don't change it, but Farker definitely don't listen to me, because I
see that. What happened?
He probably will change it. I think he will change it. He showed last season loads of times he changed a winning team. So yeah, and half the time it's not his choice. Sometimes injuries dictate, and fitness, etc. So yeah. Maybe James isn't fully fit. Don't know. Maybe Bogle's not fully fit. Don't know. Not for sure. Ampadu took a whack, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure they'll be all right, but he does like to save players as well, which is great to ease them in. I think he does that very well, actually. So I think there will be changes next week, because obviously it's away as well at one of the strongest teams, theoretically.
But it's 8-0 though, isn't it, Rob? So we can't really, having got the points on the bag, it does give you at least the benefit of a good start. If we'd gone bad and we'd lost the next two, heads go. So I think certainly it stood us in really good stead for the next.
Well, we're being tipped by a lot of Leeds fans as well to lose the next two, and it's almost like it's just don't worry about it. We expect to lose that. It's a what do they call it? A free shot sort of thing.
Gimme.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. Never have done, to be fair. And I think, we showed last night we can really, really battle against established team and established Premier League players. They can do it again. It will be really, really hard. It's Arsenal's first home game as well. So, yeah, it will be really hard. But I wouldn't be shocked if we get a draw.
But it's the type of game you go up forward, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's competing,
absolutely.
Level playing field with a team like that. It's a good test, and let's see how it goes. If we lose, as long as we don't get hammered, well, we'll see, won't we?
We said it all along, haven't we, mate? Said it all along.
Yeah.
As long as they perform and put it in, then we can't really ask for much more. And that's the minimum Leeds fans have always demanded. That players give 100%.
The minimum they got last night, I thought.
Say again, sorry.
So I'll say it's the minimum they got last night. So I think it was 100% effort. Absolutely fantastic. I thought Tanaka was fit to drop at the end. I thought he'd broken. I wasn't sure what had gone on there. But some of those interceptions, when late on, we had a couple of chances to score, further goals around that. I think he played outstandingly. I can't wait to see him against really good opponents, because I don't think they were that great last night, but I thought he was clearly the best attacking midfielder. I know we've got three really good ones, absolutely in the midfield, really good ones, but can't wait to see how we'll do against really decent sides.
Yeah, some of the passing and movement in the first half, especially Gudmundsson and Tanaka, was just brilliant. Just lovely to see. It did remind me sort of when I wasn't expecting the first time when Bielsa got here. Some of the players just seemed to excel themselves, and some of the movement and the passing was just like, blimey, wasn't expecting that. And yeah, it was great. Played really well. Very pleased.
Did you when you were going home afterwards or whatever you did afterwards? Did you happen to hear in the streets the woo? There was quite a lot of woo going on.
Yeah.
Do you know what that's about?
Yeah.
I read a bit today about what happened before. Do you want to say a little bit about that?
It's second Mickey out of Everton fans, isn't it? With that really embarrassing woo part of the song, which was from 60s, I think, and then it released it as a single in the 80s, maybe. But
what was that? I've never heard of it.
Everton, their song.
Oh, is that a club song? Is it a proper club song?
Well, they were singing it, the fans, and I think it has been. Yeah, I think it has been. I could be wrong.
Oh, we'll have to check that out.
I don't take much notice. I just thought it was funny.
Opposition bastards, anyway. So, anything else we want to talk about, Rob, on this fine whatever day it is? Is it Tuesday?
Feels like a Tuesday.
Anything else we want to talk about?
No, I don't think so. I can't think about. Oh yeah, handed out a load of the Wilco leaflets that we've got for the book in the Peacock, cleverly positioned around the pub, the main bar. Anyway, I've been in today and not many were taken. So, but nevertheless, the Peacock, God bless them, great pub. I always said it. I've always said that. I've been going in 40 years,
40 years.
Man and boy. And
I think you would have been a boy, wouldn't you, Rob?
Yeah.
40? No, you'd be. No. I'll let you off with that one. Anyway, should we leave it there, Rob? You clearly don't want to tell me anymore. It must be 50 years.
It's not 50 years. So I'd have been 10 then. God, I can't even work out how old I am.
Oh, I forgot you're 60, aren't you? Some of us are a bit older.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't. You're smoking invisible cigs as well. That's obviously a sign.
Well, I've got invisible friends and all sorts sometimes. Let's face it. Okay, so let's say good night.
Yeah,
Rob.
Thanks for your cat anyway. That was best part of the programme.
My cat.
Yeah.
My cat.
Well, it's not mine, is it, stupid? Cheers all. Peace. Marching on together. Thanks very much for watching and God bless you.
It's not Rob's cat. I hope you realise it's not Rob's cat. In my house, so it couldn't really be Rob's cat.
Could have nicked it. Cat napped. Kitty napped. Cheers.
Good night.